Hey everybody, I am out and about on a Saturday showing property. I had two houses to show and only ended up showing one because the other one went under contract in coming soon status. They received a sight unseen offer. And it kind of got me thinking a little bit because I know that there's a lot of buyers out there that are probably wondering, is that a smart thing to do? Because I know I have plenty of buyers that are just, do we really want to buy a house without seeing it first? Here's the thing. So when a house is in coming soon status here in North Carolina, the house cannot be shown. So no agent can take a buyer through that house or tour it as a preview until the house is listed as active. And today was that house's first day as active, but they elected yesterday to take an offer sight unseen from a family who never saw the house, but went ahead and put in an offer anyways. Are the sellers allowed to do that? Absolutely. But here's the thing. When you haven't seen a house, sometimes in the photos, and I know some of you buyers are already going, you can't see some of the red flags that you might be able to see when you walk through a house. For example, the house that I walked through today looks beautiful on the photos, but when we got there, there are some red flags. We saw some evidence of wood rot in some of the door frames. There was some standing water in some areas that were causing us concern. The gutters have not been cleaned in quite some time, so there is some shingle damage a little bit on the roof. There was a lot of branches and brush collected on the roof and near the house. So we just had some things that we definitely would want an inspector to look at. You can still absolutely have an inspection done when you do a sight unseen offer, but here in North Carolina, we are a due diligence state. And what that means is part of your deposit when you go under contract on a house is a non-refundable payment to the seller as courtesy for them taking their house off the market for you to do your due diligence. So what we're seeing in today's market is some pretty high due diligence fees that those buyers are never going to get back. If you put in a sight unseen offer and then when you get there you find out that there are some things you just can't get past and you'd like to back out of the deal, you can, but you will forfeit that due diligence fee. So the sight unseen offers, they're also a little bit tricky for sellers because if I'm a seller and I'm selling my house to a buyer that's never set foot in the house, I might be a little anxious about what they might think when they get there. Because again, setting foot in the house is not the same as, seeing it from the pictures online. What I do for my buyers, if they can't get to a house, but they are pretty sure it's going to be something that they're going to be interested in, is I will FaceTime with them and walk through and do a very thorough job of looking myself, because I know that I can be my buyer's eyes and ears when they can't be present for a showing. So those are all things to consider. Sight unseen offers are happening right now in today's market, for sure. Is it smart for you? I definitely think it's something where you need to really weigh the pros and cons and think about what you need to consider when you think you might have found the house, but you haven't seen it yet. So if you ever have any questions or you need a sight unseen showing via FaceTime, give me a call.